Hello, hi. Welcome to Zutech channel. This is Dr. Sangeeta. Before proceeding to a topic, I just wanted to wish one of my colleagues who's going to take his PhD Viva today. I wish him all the best of luck. I will explain the human excretory system in the way of diagram. Okay, so today's topic will be on the human excretory system. So human excretory system, you should know what is excretion actually. What is excretion? So the accumulation of toxins may be harmful and the body removes all the metabolic waste by the process you call it as excretion. What is excretion? The accumulation of the toxins, that is the poisons, which may be harmful and the body removes all the metabolic waste by the process you call it as excretion. The human excretory organs include a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, you have urinary bladder, a urinary bladder and urethra. You have a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder and a urethra. So, talking about where these kidneys are situated, actually the kidneys are reddish brown bean shaped structures. They are situated between the last 12th thoracic and the 3rd lumbar vertebra, close to the dorsal inner wall of the abdominal cavity. Kidneys are reddish brown bean shaped structures which are situated between the last 12th thoracic and 3rd lumbar vertebra, which is close to the dorsal inner wall of the abdominal cavity. And now, talking about the location where it is located is, the left kidney is slightly upper and the right kidney is slightly lower as compared to the left kidney. Why? What is the reason behind this? The reason behind this is that the liver takes up much space of the right hand side. So, the left kidney is slightly upper and the right kidney is slightly lower as compared to the left kidney. Now, talking about the size of the kidney, it is 5 inches long. Talking about the size, it is 5 inches long, and this each kidney, it measures 10 to 12 centimeter in length. It measures 10 to 12 centimeter in length. And what is the weight of the kidney? How much heavier these kidneys are? It is slightly heavier than the males. That is 120 to 170 grams in the case of males, whereas it is 120 to 140 grams in the case of females. So the kidneys are like slightly heavier than the males. That is how much heavier these kidneys are, slightly heavier than the males. That is, you have 120 to 170 grams in the case of males and 120 to 140 grams in the case of females. Now, we'll talk about the gross structure of the kidney externally. The kidneys are surrounded by 3 layers. They are surrounded by 3 layers. They are surrounded by 3 layers. That is, the first one is called as, it is having an outermost layer called renal fascia. Is called as the renal fascia, which is the outermost layer, is a tough connective tissue layer. and then you have an adipose tissue or perirenal fat. Perirenal fat capsule or the adipose layer, and you have the third one is the renal capsule. The third one will be the renal capsule, which is the innermost layer. These coverings will protect the kidneys from external shocks and injuries. So externally the kidneys, they are surrounded by three layers. One is called the renal fascia, that is the outermost, with a tough connective tissue layer. The perirenal fat capsule, that is, and the renal capsule, which is the innermost layer. These coverings will protect the kidneys from the external shocks and injuries. Now, the outer surface of each kidney is convex and the inner surface is concave, where it has got a notch called as hilum through which the supply of blood occurs. That is the renal artery, this one, the renal artery and the renal vein. The red color is marked as the renal artery and the blue one is the renal vein. That is, the renal artery and the renal vein pass in and out of the kidneys along with the ureter and the nerve supply of the kidney. So, internally, if you're talking about, if you take the longitudinal section of the kidney, it will be having the outer cortex and the inner one is called as the medulla. You have an outer cortex and inner one which is called as the medulla. Okay, the outer cortex and the inner medulla. So inside the kidney, the ureter is expanded as a funnel-shaped cavity called as pelvis. You have a funnel-shaped cavity which is called as the pelvis. So this pelvis will be having a number of cup-like cavities. They are called as the calyces. They are called as calyces. The pelvis will be having a number of cup-like cavities called calyces. Okay. Talking about this medulla which will project into the calyces as the conical process is called as the renal pyramids. This one. They are called as the renal pyramids or the medullary pyramids. The broader part is towards the cortex. So the broader part will be towards the cortex and the narrow part is towards the renal pelvis. So the tip of the pyramids, this one, this triangular, they are called as the pyramids, and the tip of the pyramids, this tip we called as the renal papillae. The tip is called as the renal papillae. Okay. The cortex, what is happening is here, the cortex spreads in between the medullary pyramids as the renal columns. They are called as the columns of Bertini. This one. They are called as columns of Bertini. They are called as the columns of Bertini. Which one? So the cortex spreads in between the medullary pyramids as renal columns called as columns of Bertini. So each pyramid creates, what is this? Each pyramid, this you having the pyramids, right? So this each pyramid will create a urine and it will terminate into a renal papilla. So each renal papilla, it drains into a collecting pool called as the minor calyx. So this minor calyx, this one. These are the minor calyx. This one, they are the minor calyx. The several minor calyces, they connect to form the major calyx, small one and the larger one, minor calyx, and they form the major calyx. They connect to the single renal pelvis, which will connect to the ureter, which is a funnel-shaped one. So the renal pyramids, what is happening is they pour the collected liquid into smaller tubes which are called as the minor calyces. So these minor calyces, they join to form the major calyces. But there are three major calyces which open into the renal pelvis, which is opening into the renal pelvis. This renal pelvis is open into ureter, open into a tube called as the ureter. Fine. What is basically what's happening? The kidneys, they collect the filtrate from all the different nephrons, and with the help of these tubes, they hold into the aerator, and the ureter will take to the bladder. This is the internal structure of the kidney, and the functional unit of kidney or the nephrons. I hope you understood this internal structure, the gross anatomy of the gross structure of the human excretory system. Thank you. Bye for now.